United States immigration ramping up deportation to the Caribbean. This is undiluted news. Mikey Bones reporting. The United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency, ICE, has confirmed that it has collaborated with the U.S. Department of Homeland Security and U.S. Customs and Border Protection in facilitating immigrant removal flights, including single adults and family units, to several Caribbean countries, including Jamaica. I said removal flights were made from December 18 to 22 to Cuba, Jamaica, and the Dominican Republic, as well as to Central America, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Uzbekistan, and Venezuela. It said over the last 2 weeks it has conducted more than 30 repatriation flights, transporting thousands of individuals back to their country of origin, and has repatriated in excess of 5,000 people directly to Mexico. ICE added that since May 12, DHS has removed or returned more than 445,000 individuals, the vast majority of whom crossed the southwest border of the United States, including more than 70,000 individual family members. Back in Jamaica, Deputy Commissioner of Police Fitz Bailey is warning criminals that they will be targeted by the police as the security forces seek to maintain the reduction in crime to the end of the year. The Jamaica Consular Force is now reporting 1,349 murders committed up to December 16, which they claim is down from 1,469 recorded during the corresponding period last year, which is a reduction of 8.2%. DCP Bailey said that the police and military are out in their numbers to ensure that citizens feel safe throughout the Christmas period, and he's urging residents to do their part to ensure their own safety. A Hanover man was taken into custody and charged after he was allegedly held by police with an imitation firearm on Main Street, Lucy, in the parish on Sunday, December 24th. Charged with possession of a prohibited weapon is 20-year-old Shakalo Scott of Horton Gardens in Lucy, Hanover. About 12:30 a.m., a police team was in the area when they said they saw a man whose action aroused their suspicion. The man was accosted and searched, and one imitation firearm was reportedly found in his waistband. Scott was subsequently taken into custody and was charged following a question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. A taxi operator was arrested and charged after a gun and ammunition were reportedly found in a bag during the search of a car he was driving in Longwood Racecourse in Clarendon on Wednesday, December 20. Charged with possession of firearm and ammunition is 40-year-old Peter Cunningham, otherwise called Orlando, of Longwood Racecourse in the parish. Reports are that about 11 p.m., lawmen were in the area when they signaled the driver of a Toyota Probox motorcar to stop. The driver complied, and he and the vehicle were searched. Police said a bag was seen on the floor of the car. The bag reportedly contained one Glock 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 9 rounds of ammunition. Cunningham was subsequently taken into custody. Meanwhile, the police in Hanover have charged a hotel worker who allegedly drugged and raped one of his co-workers. The 33-year-old accused was charged on the weekend with 2 counts of rape following an investigation into the incident, which reported occurred on December 16 in Hopewell. It's reported that the 25-year-old victim left a staff party at Trucker Outpost in Sandy Bay and went to sit in the friend's car to be transported home. But she later told the police that about 9 o'clock the following morning, she woke up naked in a room she didn't recognize with the accused man lying beside her. The accused reportedly confessed to the woman that he had sexual intercourse with her twice that night, once in Lucy and another time at his house in Hopewell. A report was later filed with the police and the man was arrested. Meanwhile, the principal of Hopewell High School in Hanover, who was taken into custody last week as a person of interest following the murder of the school's Bursar, has been released. The principal was released on Friday evening after several days in police custody. He was questioned about the shooting death of the school's Bursar, 35-year-old Jermaine Roberts. Mr. Roberts was shot in the school compound on Wednesday about 3:20 p.m. The police was informed that the attack was carried out by an unidentified person who witnesses described as approximately 6 feet 2 inches tall, wearing a floral hoodie. The principal was reportedly wounded in the attack and was taken to hospital for treatment, but he was taken into custody by the police. Head of the Area 1 Headquarters Assistant Commissioner Clifford Chambers said that the principal was listed as a person of interest as the cops tried to identify the person who carried out the gun attack. On to sports, the Reggae Boys captain Andre Blake believes that competing and being successful in the Nations League and the Copa America competition can help the Reggae Boys in their quest to reach the next FIFA World Cup. The tournament will take place in 2026 from a yet-to-be-determined date between June and July 19. and it will be jointly hosted by 16 cities in three North American countries, namely Canada, Mexico, and the United States. The Reggae Boys, meantime, will compete in the CONCACAF Nations League semifinals in March 21st at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, before the World Cup qualifiers begin in June of 2024. In one semifinal, Jamaica will meet the United States, while Mexico will face Panama in the other game. The Reggae Boys also had qualified for the Copa America, which will be held in the United States during the summer months of June to July 2024 by reaching the Nations League semifinals. Meanwhile, the world of football is in the grip of escalating crisis as the Brazilian Football Confederation is embroiled in a power struggle that could result in the country's suspension from international competitions. And this predicament follows a judicial decision on December 7, which ousted Enaldo Rodriguez from his role as the president of the Brazil Federation. Both the Federation International de Football Association (FIFA) and the South American Football Confederation (CONMEBOL) have issued stark warning about the potential consequence of the ongoing turmoil. These organizations have a strict policy against government of any kind or any form of third party interfering in the management of football federations. As a result, they have expressed serious concern about the judicial order that appointed Jose Perdiz as the interim manager of the CBF. In the event of a suspension, Brazil team would be barred from participating in all international competitions. Therefore, they would not be able to qualify for the next World Cup. And don't forget that the best news and sports takes place on this radio station. If you ever missed the news on this station, please go to YouTube, type in Jamaican Undiluted News, listen, like, share, and subscribe to keep it going. And that's going to be news and sports on your favorite radio station. My name is Mikey Bones. Icon.